relates to something Mark just shared. Lisbeth had left the apartment to come home
Okay.
2 weeks before she
Yeah.
passed.
Yeah,
And
you
she
mean
was
the-
she was great.
Mountainside.
Yeah, she
They
was.
were great.
Well, I loved when she called it the apartment.
Oh,
She's like, I was at the apartment. I'm coming home from the apartment.
yeah.
And we were out on their back porch, and it was a classic. It's the kind of Catskill summer day you dream about when you're not here. And it was dry and it was quiet, and you would hear little bugs, and she was in great energy. And I brought this fellow named Ben, who's Ben is born in Hobart and lives up here, and helps us out. And we went over just to see if we could do some things for them, weed whacking.
Yeah, you did a lot. Ben did a lot.
Ben
That's
did a lot.
great. Yeah. He's a great whacker. That was a great whacker.
I'll tell him that.
That was a great whacker too. So you know.
So we're on the porch, and we're having coffee or something, some snack, and Ben's working. And I said, well, I'm going to go help Ben. And she said, she leaned over, she goes, could you do me a favor? And she said, look over here. And she walked to the little steps that go down to your old side yard. I still think of it as yours too. And it was the table's against your living room window.
Yeah.
And there's this few little steps that go down to a few more little steps.
Yeah.
And there's this tiny little plant,
Yeah.
and it was in bloom. And she asked me if I could gently clear out around it, because this is where she sat and had her coffee, and she wanted to see down there. And it was this big, beautiful property with all these beautiful plants and trees.
There's the one
And
thing.
and well, she had some other
Yeah.
things which wanted. But it was just such a beautiful moment, and I loved, knowing this woman and how she paints, and just the eye of the artist, and that little sight line, and how important it was to her in that moment, and it was so small.
Yeah.